Hey, all you cool cats. Ready for a little fun? That's what I thought. Pop Talk, Scooby-Doo-Wah-Doo-Wah, Pop Talk. The fun never stops, you know. Pop Talk. If you're a nerd or a jock, run, don't just walk. Get ready to rock, you got Pop Talk.
Now, from Funko Hollywood, it's time for Pop Talk.
Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Talk. I am your guest host today, Nikki, and we have an amazing guest with us today, David Dastmalchain.
Hi, thank you for having me.
We're so excited. We're so excited to have you
I'm
here.
so excited to be here.
It is a magical place.
It is
it
magical.
your first time visiting?
My very first time, yeah.
First question, do you collect anything?
Ha! Do I collect anything? Yes. I have been an avid comic book collector since the third grade when I got my first comic, The Avengers number 249, which was plucked off of a spinner rack at a convenience store. And then I fell into the magic of comics and started collecting, found a comic book shop. I, as well, collect horror memorabilia. I love like old autographs, letters, pieces of personal ephemera from legends of horror, you name it, Vincent Price, Bela Lugosi, Lon Chaney, a lot of my heroes.
So one of the things that we love to do is, as we're talking and getting to know each other, we'd love for you to make your own pop today.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I hope I'm gonna be a good interview subject while I'm sitting here going through, oh, that kind of looks like me.
Yeah.
I like this guy. He's
You're
got
off
the
to a
big
head
eyebrows.
start.
He's got the Dastmalchian eyebrows.
I think you just released the Amateur Midnight Monster Hunter.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. Just a few days ago, Count Crowley,
Yes.
Volume 2, Issue 1, was unleashed upon comic shops around the world. Going into a comic book shop and seeing Count Crowley on the shelf is like, being a kid on the morning of your birthday.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. Thank you for giving us that.
Thank you. Does that look like my hair?
It's this,
Is it that? Okay.
right? Kind of today?
Yeah, because it goes up.
Yep. You look
Yeah,
great.
it goes up. I like it. Okay.
Do you have like a favorite cartoon or?
Favorite? So, I loved Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
I grew up on old school Scooby-Doo after school when I was a kid. Pee-wee's Playhouse came on the scene right at the same time in my memory, or as I look back on like my childhood, around the time of Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I think Pee-wee's Big Adventure came out first, but I actually dressed up as Pee-wee Herman, I think I was in third grade when it came out, to go to the cinema to see it. And I think my family thought I was so strange, but that's okay. They love me anyway.
Saturday mornings, would you bring a bowl of your favorite cereal?
When I was allowed, which was not often,
Okay.
it was absolutely Boo Berry.
Yeah?
Boo Berry cereal. I was only allowed to get like a Monster cereal maybe once a year. I lived in a house where it was like sugar stuff was not
Yes.
really like.
Same.
We didn't have soda. Dessert wasn't like something you had after dinner. Now in my house, every dinner, dessert. What's for dessert?
You have a kind of a cool story about you getting a pedicure.
So we go to this place in West Hollywood, and in the seat next to me, I'm like, oh, it's Kevin Smith. I was like, and Kevin's like, hey, you're the guy who travels between worlds. Hey, I know you. You're in Ant-Man. I think you're great.
So I know you've been in a few music videos. Do you have a favorite type of music? Do you love all music?
I love all music. It runs the gambit from, 9 Inch Nails, Depeche Mode, Bauhaus, and that, music that is really important to me.
One of my favorite characters, Polka Dot Man.
Thank you, Mr. James Gunn, for creating one of the coolest characters I've ever gotten
So
to play in my
cool.
life.
Should we take a look at?
So this is Dave Dastmalchain going Funko shopping, but there's one thing missing, and so we've now got Bubblegum Polka Dot Cat there with me. I'm a kid in a candy store and I'm living my dream, and I hope that everybody who watches this, if you feel like your dream isn't worth dreaming, or if you feel like your life isn't worth living, or if you feel like you're alone in this world, I assure you, you are not. As much as we all think we are alone, and as much as we think our fears and insecurities and anxieties are our own, one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful gifts of great storytelling is that it reminds us we're not. It's okay that I can be a 45-year-old man who still thinks comic books are cool and toys are cool, because you know what? They are, and they bring me joy, and that's great.
You heard him. I think that's a great way to end this episode of Pop Talk. Thank you guys for tuning in. David?
Thank you.
Thank you.
To see this full Pop Talk interview and more, go to the Fun TV page at funko.com.